cannot handle real work, reality talk, 80+ language, simply skip the video.
So maybe you can see it. Today it is very rainy, not windy. But let me ask you a question. Would you rather be in the traffic jam on the background? I don't know if you can see it, but this is the question, or something to think about. What is the price that you're willing to pay for the life of freedom? Always ask yourself, right? What is the price you're willing to pay? And it comes to another, I'm going somewhere with this. A lot of people, what I noticed, they always say what they want. I think the best strategy to get what you want is simply put in the work, the habits, the wordings, the communication that indicates that you're willing to pay the price. Think about what I said. People who actually many times just say what they want, then look at their habits and the way they speak, and then you do the opposite. Communicate what you want, not what you want, but the price that you're willing to pay. So I'm willing to pay the price to do the daily calisthenics and runs to stay at this mental and physical state at my age, 47. And I'm also willing to pay that price to keep my brain healthy and live a life of freedom, so I don't have to be in the traffic jam when it's rainy. It's called freedom. That's what I want for you. So think about the next time that you ask something. A lot of people who contact me, not everybody, because some people use their brain, the majority use the brain, excuse me, but some people are only focused, this is what I want, this is what I want from you, this is what I want, could you, I want, I need. No, it's not how it works. If you really want something in life or need something in life, figure out for yourself what is the price that you're willing to pay, because everything in life has their price, but also the level of dedication from your side actually determines the outcome. Anyway, that sounds like a lot of mumbo jumbo around, but I don't think it's mumbo jumbo, because do you prefer to be over there in the traffic jam, going back to your master and or rat race, or leaving your rat race and then going home, turn on the television, grow a beer belly? No, you don't want this. At least the majority of people do feel inside that there is more in life. And now you maybe have children, you can use them as an excuse, but one day they will fly out of the nest. What are you gonna do then? Then you're facing reality again, right? Anyway, just think about what I said. What is the price that you're willing to pay? What do you really want? And then ask yourself, what is the price that I'm willing to pay? And what kind of habits would sync with this, with those specific habits that will eventually have the outcome of what I want, but also will attract the people that I actually need to accomplish what I want. And I'm not saying this in a cocky way, not at all. By the way, if you watch my vlogs for the first time, I always try to make people think with the stuff that I'm saying. I live a life of freedom, doing everything from the phone. I'm 47. And I'm giving all the strategy away to actually get my cash flow into my life. Also, all the strategies are evergreen, uncapped, and can be and they are based on formulas, so I can give those formulas away, which I do. This morning I created a great formula. I'm not going to share it now, just sign up for my newsletter. Yes, that sounds like some sort of thing that you need to pay to get my full attention. No, not really. It's just some sort of stake in the game from your side. I talked about this multiple times, stake in the game. I'm not gonna get into this. Just ask yourself today, you want to sit in the subway every single day to your work, to your master, in the traffic jam over here because now it's raining. I'm not speaking specifically to the people in Bulgaria, I'm speaking to the people all over the planet. Because what I'm doing everything from the phone, multiple projects in multiple countries. Not bragging over here, I'm just telling you that it's possible. For the people who say that they're 40 plus, I'm too old, I'm 47. I started selling door to door when I was 11, yeah. Very important. But the thing is, also when you're young, and I had a question that should motivate you as when you're very young, you say, Dylan, I'm only 18 years old, I don't have to think about my future. Well, again, I started selling my bicycle cleaning service when I was 11. And I had a thought to put in people their minds when they say that they're young, that they're too young or whatever, they had normal people thinking waves. Ask yourself, when you're 18 and you're still not paying for your own clothes, you're way behind. Just saying. And a lot of people don't, I know. I also had another thought, and then I stopped talking for this vlog because I need to get to work. Discipline, put in the daily discipline. I had another thought. A lot of people talk about, this is what I want, this is what I need, I want to travel all around the world. But the majority of those people don't know even how to peel and boil a potato. Think about the stuff that you want. Think about the price that you're willing to pay. Think about your current skill set, how to communicate it better. But also, are you actually worthy? Ask yourself the question, are you worthy? Do you deserve what you're asking for? And be very specific for what you're asking, because if you're not very specific, you know, the universe doesn't care about good or bad. Be very careful what you're asking for. I know from my own experience. But anyway, I'm getting to work, quote unquote discipline, quote unquote the price that I need to pay for the life that I'm leading. Grateful for that. Not religious, but I would say God bless. Very thankful. So, and I want this for you. Sign up. Oh, by the way, on my website I will start recording the